I'm not an ex-Marine, I'm a former Marine. I'm not a submarine, I'm an aquamarine. I'm not a marine biologist, I'm Dan Marino. I'm not a Marina, I'm Tina Turner. I'm not a marble, I'm a garble. I'm not marvelous, I'm a parlor. I'm not a marmalade, I'm a lemonade. I'm not a colonnade, I'm a balustrade. I'm not a banister, I'm Burt Bacharach. Perfectly cloven, it happened all over the knapsack, it struck at my lumber, it happened, it seems to struggle, and maybe it happened, the over, the knapsack ambition, it happened, the over, it struck at my service revolver, ambition, it happened, the over, it happened, ambition, the knapsack, and maybe the over, my lumber, my pander, and maybe ambition, my lumber, it struck at, it seems to service, it struck at ambition, my pander, my lumber, it happened, the over, the service revolver, the Randolph Churchill of Park Avenue. I'm not an ex-Marine, I'm a former Marine. I'm not an ex, I'm a form. I'm not an exer, I'm a former. I'm not an exception, I'm a formula. I'm not an exhibitionist, I'm a formalist. I'm not an extirpation, I'm a formica. I'm not an excrescence, I'm a forceps. I'm not an ecstasy, I'm a forgery. I'm not an excrement, I'm an increment. I'm not an indigent, I'm a linden. I'm not a dissident, I'm an argument. I'm not a parvenu, I'm a uniform. I'm not a unicorn, I'm a unicycle. I'm not a unilateral, I'm an Uma Thurman. I maneuver the sideways, the poplar, the mighty, the grandmother, poplar, the mighty, maneuver the sideways, I festive the grandmother, poplar, I festive maneuver the sideways, the mighty, grandmother, the maneuver, the festive, grandmother, mighty, grandmother, poplar, I mighty, the festive, I, the grandmother, I, the festive, the grandmother, I, the maneuver, the poplar, the sideways, I festive the sideways, I sideways, the mighty, the festive, mighty, I poplar, the poplar, the sideways, the cheese stands alone. I'm not an ex-Marine, I'm a former Marine. Former and former, it happened all over, it happened to you, and it happened to happen with happenstance, former Marine in the bar, but when it happened, I missed it, I'm sorry, it happened, the former, I'm sorry, Marine, that it happened, I missed it happened to you, and it happened, the bar where I heard it happened, I'm sorry, I missed it.